Hello guys, what's up, what's popping? Welcome to another really exciting YouTube video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys tips and tricks on how to get clear skin. So I'm always receiving compliments about my skin. Oh, you're glowing, what are you using? I even got a comment about my skin and I was just like, okay, I have to share it with you guys. You know, I don't gatekeep. So I'm not even doing skincare, I'm not using any products or anything, but my skin is like this. I plan to buy products, so just imagine how my skin is going to be when I start like actually using products. But I'm not using like any product except my Vaseline and yeah, I'll just be sharing with you guys what I basically do to keep my skin like this. And yeah, let's just get straight into this video. Alright, so I'm going to be focusing more on the face, but you can as well apply this to other parts of your body. So the first tip is to have a separate towel for your face. Yes, when you're done having your bath, use a different towel apart from the towel you use for your body. Use it on your face. Most likely a cotton towel, and please ensure that it is always dry it under the sun, because you know bacteria and other germs are attracted to moist environments. They thrive there, so make sure the towel is always dry and you use that for your face. And please, when you're also using the towel, don't rub it on your face, just pat just pat your face, don't rub. Actually, I don't use a towel, I use tissue, because you know I'm not recycling that. Once I'm just done, I would dump it. I use tissue. If you want to use tissue, good and fine, but if you want to use a towel, make sure you have a separate towel that is different from the towel that you use on your body. So the second tip is to pack your hair up at night when you're going to bed. This is because the hair can get dirty and greasy from our day-to-day activities, and you want to keep all that away from your face, from your body. So just pack it up, maybe with a scrunchie, or just tie your head up with a scarf, a silk scarf, and make sure that it's not too tight. The third step is to change your pillows and pillowcases regularly. I know we have heard this a dozen times, but this is very serious, because you know we can get sweat and certain germs on our pillowcases, and this is not good for our face. It can cause pimples and other skin diseases, so you want to avoid this. Change your pillowcases at least a week, once in a week. If you're lazy like me, at least once in a week is not bad. Change your pillowcases, wash it, and yeah, have new pillowcases. So the next tip is to cleanse your face at least twice a day with warm water, once in the morning and once at night before you go to sleep. You can cleanse with water, or you can have a cleanser. And also use ice. I use ice on my face. Use ice. This helps to tighten your pores, reduce puffiness, and even improve circulation of blood in your face. So use ice. You can get ice and then cover it with like a piece of clothing and then rub on your face, or you can even use it directly. But if you're using it directly on your face, don't let it like stay on a particular part for too long, so that it doesn't lead to injury. So you use ice on your face to make your face smooth. The next tip is to moisturize. I moisturize with my Vaseline. You can have a separate moisturizer. Make sure that it is oil free, because we're trying to get, you know, oils and grease away from our face and body. So moisturize. Lack of moisture can make you to wrinkle early. You don't want to be ashy, you know. Being ashy is not a pleasant thing to the eye. So please moisturize. This would improve your skin greatly. The next tip is to protect your skin, and you can protect your skin with sunscreen. Yes, use your sunscreen every 2 hours when you're out. Even when it's cloudy, when there's no sun, use your sunscreen. And use a sunscreen with an SPF of 30 at least. Ensure you rub it on exposed parts of your body, like your ears, your hands, your feet. People tend to forget about those parts, but you should rub sunscreen there. Also, some people just rub a pinch of like sunscreen and then rub it on their face. But no, experts say that we should use two fingers full of sunscreen. That is sunscreen here and sunscreen here. Then you can rub it on your face. But some people, they'll just use like a pinch, but no, that's not it. So please use your sunscreen. Another interesting tip is to avoid touching your face. I don't used to play with this one. No, nobody used to touch my face. If you touch my face, you're getting me annoyed. Don't touch your face, because you know your hand is touching like different things, different germs, different and then you now go and put it on your face, putting those germs on your face, which can lead to like, you know, pimples and the rest. So stop touching your face, avoid it, resist the urge. Don't touch your face no matter what. Another tip is to exfoliate. Exfoliate at least twice in a week. Exfoliating is just simply removing dead skin cells from your skin. If you cannot afford getting like an exfoliating mask or like getting exfoliant, I make my exfoliating scrub myself with just sugar. You're perfectly fine. Just have your sugar. You can add honey, add olive oil. I add turmeric, because turmeric is also very good for the skin. It's good for brightening and a whole lot. So yeah, you can just mix those things together to get your scrub and just use it, exfoliate your face, and you're good to go. So please exfoliate weekly to get this result. Another tip is to get enough sleep. I don't joke with this one. No, I love my sleep, at least 8 hours. Even if I sleep maybe 6 hours, when I come back from wherever I'm going to, that 2 hours that is remaining, I will take my nap. So I don't joke with my 8 hours of sleep. When I get busy all through the week and I've not really had rest, I'll dedicate a special day for sleep, that I'll just sleep that entire day. So I don't joke with this, and you should not. Have your sleep, please. Sleep is good for your skin, it's good for your body. And also, please reduce your stress. Don't allow things to stress you too much. Whenever something is stressing you out, please take breaks. Take breaks. Too much stress can like show on your skin. You start having wrinkles, you have pimples. So yeah, sleep enough and reduce your stress level. So the final tip on my list is to stop popping your pimples. Stop popping your pimples. Just let them be. Peradventure you get these pimples, don't go about popping them. It gets worse. It gives you dark spots. Yeah, it just gets worse. When you get pimples, just leave them. You can like rub powder. What I do, I just rub powder on it to make it dry up faster. You can rub powder. Some people use toothpaste, but I don't really know how real that is. Or there's even this pimple marks, pimple sticker, something like that. Just leave it, put it there and leave it, let it dry out. And when it dries out, it just go by itself and you wouldn't be dealing with dark spots, you get. So please stop stop popping your pimples. There are also some natural remedies that you can use for your skin. The first one is aloe vera. I don't personally use this, but I've heard people say good things about aloe vera gel. You can use it on your skin. I think it gives hydration, and yeah, aloe vera. And then there's also green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidants, which can reduce inflammation in your bodies. And there's also cucumber. Yes, cucumber works like magic. Cucumber is good for your skin. If you don't like eat it as it is, you can put it in your water and drink. Some people also, I saw this celebrity, what he does is he'll cut it and put it inside his water and put his face inside the water, and this is just the absolute best. It gives you that glowing skin, so you can actually try that using cucumber. So yeah, as I round up, there's this class I went for. They talked about skincare intensively, and I don't want to gatekeep, so I want to just share everything I know with you guys. They talked about skincare and some skincare ingredients that you should look for. You know, I said I was going to like start like actually getting products to use, so they listed out some ingredients that you should check for in this product because they are really helpful. So I want to share it with you guys. So the first ingredient is hyaluronic acid. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, hyaluronic acid. It's really good with hydration. And another ingredient is retinol. I've seen people talk about this a lot, so I believe a lot about its goodness. And they said this is good for anti-aging, wrinkles. The next is vitamin C. It's good for skin brightening. The next is niacinamide. I've also heard wonders about this. It helps the skin retain moisture a lot and also improves the overall appearance of your skin. So this is something you should look out for. The next is salicylic acid. I've also heard wonders about this. You should definitely look out for this. It's good in exfoliation. Another thing I also learned from that class is double cleansing, especially when you are removing your makeup. You first of all go in with an oil-based cleanser to clean your face, and then after that you go with a water-based cleanser. This helps you to get all the makeup, all the dirt from your face. And I also learned that eye creams with caffeine in them is good for eye bags. So if you're struggling with eye bags, you should definitely go for eye creams that have caffeine in them. You should start investing in yourself. Attend classes like this. Attend classes that would help you, will help your life, help your body, help your skin, everything. Like I said, this year, if I know hot this year, I don't know for you, but so guys, that's all for this video. I hope you learned one or two. You can also share whatever you have in the comments. Let me know your opinions. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to be doing differently. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like, share this video to somebody. And until my next video, which promises to be lit, you don't want to miss that video. Bye.